From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Rams.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go from L.A. Xavier Smith bringing this back. Already, we've got a loose football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Nicks off the play action. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
The first carry here for the rookie from the U. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, here's Nicks. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And the Broncos 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. This one's caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. He gets him 4, but it's going to be 4th down coming up.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
Going for it with Harvey. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos finish off their opening drive. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. Ooh, a big lift from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. He slides down with enough to pick up that 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Flush down out to his left. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Rams have the 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, side. West right, 222.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Trying for the touchdown. Caught just shy of the goal line. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams finish off their opening drive. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Nix from the gun. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. Hits some space around midfield. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's good for Broncos' first down. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Tackle made by Cameron Curl. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll throw again, Nix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. Play action with Nix. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos break the tie here in the first. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Broncos take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 19. Hey, Ken. Tonight.
This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll throw, third and long. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. So they're left facing a fourth down. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
And the Broncos first down.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
Space on the stop. It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They start out with third and 4. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be fourth and short. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Jukes away from one. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, son. 319, you guys see that? You got a mini base. Why not? Tonight?
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
At the 39-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
The offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Now Nix on 3rd down. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he stopped cold at the spot. Well, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Slot man in motion left. The give here to the motion man. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
It's a loss of 2.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
12 at the 33-yard line.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds him over the middle. Oh, it looked like he was going to have that first, didn't it? But after this stop, they're going to be a little bit short at the 22. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. It's his running back. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down, Broncos.
Giving this to Harvey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Harvey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's Nix. And they'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's brought down at the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
3rd and goal. Here's Nix. Has it down close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Move 58, move 58. West side zip.
Fields on 1st down. Buys time, rolling right. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Off the play fake, it's Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go. Extend. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Off his back foot, he hucks this one. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. He's at midfield. 30, hits the 20. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver. But we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. Yeah, no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. They just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick 6. Wow.
Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Fields coming back after the pick. That's on target. Puka Nacua. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. And dose of the hurry up here.
16 yards. And the Rams first down.
First down throw for Fields. Getting out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Fields out of the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's grabbed inside the 30. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 26.
Now Fields again. Escapes the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Off play action. It's Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
And they get to him again. Offensive line fast.
A big loss on the play. Brings up
Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash in a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the deficit goes from 20 to 17.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Throwing on first down, Nix. Lobs this deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. All the way Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos get more points to end a lopsided first half. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Broncos make it a 24-point ball game.
Rams 10.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Here we go. Go.
First and 10. Here's Fields. And he'll go down here and covers up nicely after a gain of 7. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now.
Mayday, mayday, mayday.
Play action now. It's Fields. Going deep here for the end zone. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown prevented. The offense has to make the long walk back to the line for 3rd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
He's got it at the 30. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunks. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Return starts from the goal line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Nix from the gun. Hitting Ingram on the slant. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Nix off the play action. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead.
Rams 13.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
For the Broncos.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate. The corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. On fourth down, Fields. Got a man. That's Nakua. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They come through massive gain there on fourth down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Fields throwing once more. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Fields on third. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. First and 10 now from the 46.
46-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
On the pickup. It's second and inches.
A motion to tight end left. Second down, give to Harvey. Now he's past the 25. Cuts right. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Hey, here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Offense up to the line fast.
16 yards. And the Rams first down.
Throwing on first down. Fields escapes the pocket. A pickup of 17. And the Rams have the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields bails out of the pocket quick. Took off with it again. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He spits down inside the 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another Rams first down.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams continue. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit of that deficit. They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And this one will bounce out of bounds. Oh, tough break there on the onside kick. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Going left side. Here's Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. The give now out of the shotgun. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And he's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means fourth down coming up. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Fields to throw it. That's the open man downfield. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good. The Rams, first down.
Fields on first down. Rolling left, buying some time. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Angel.
Throwing again, it's Fields. Oh no, they get him yet again! Benjamin St. Juice picks it off. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Give up the middle to Harvey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Here we go.
On first and 10, it's Fields. Look at that power, deep left side. They connect on the deep shot. And he will get this inside the 30. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Rams football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. Things looking totally different after that last play. It's first and 10 inside the opposing 30. Play action, Fields. He rolls to his right. Throws this one deep down the right side.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. Fields on the move, headed right. Locates Jefferson along the sideline, complete. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time?
And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Fields looking to throw this. And no connection on the two-point try. It fails.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass. Sometimes it simply doesn't work.
And it goes out of bounds. So that's going to snuff out the spark they were trying to build on here in the fourth. Here's first and 10 from the 47. This is Harvey. And he strides quickly, headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. Pressure mid, and it's blocked. They've got the block near midfield. He's off to the races at the 20. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach Bader. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, they're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Now toss. This is Harvey. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Here's a give to Harvey. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. He's across the 20, still going. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Broncos keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
At their own 16-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Fields out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 15-yard line.
Now it's Fields. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and 13.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. He dodged the tackle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Working quickly here.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 10-yard gain.
Desperation time here on 4th. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
First down.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
25 yards on the play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Rams, first down.
Here's Fields to throw. Escapes his grasp. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hey, 5-50, go.
Fields looking to throw. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
That one's caught by Jefferson. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Yards. That's another Rams first down.
First down throw for Fields. Yet again, it's Jefferson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
4 yards. And the Rams first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Chip slant. You got me. Here we go. All right.
Fields throwing once more. And then it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams putting up points in a game decided. Devontae Adams the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Another throw for Fields. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it more.
And it goes out of bounds, so that's going to snuff out the spark they were trying to build on here in the fourth. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. No run, this is Harvey. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the 1st. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
So it's a win for the Broncos. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.